Hello, welcome to a new video. So
Alright guys, welcome to a new
January 7th
Amberlynn
on a
Reid
Tuesday,
video.
and
This
I'm sure
one
you guys are
is
expecting like a
titled
vlog
by
with Tom here,
her
but that's not
betrayed
the way
by
it went
Alexis
down. But the video
again.
is
This
just like
has
an
to be
update, if you will,
illegal,
because
taking
for
my
me,
first
it has been
semaglutide shot.
days since I filmed,
If you hear
and
those
I did that because
sirens,
I really just
ignore
wanted to
them.
unplug. I unplugged from watching
So
YouTube, from
just
being on
dive
social
into this
medias.
video,
I
okay
didn't
guys?
want to film. I said I want to spend my time with my girlfriend while she's here, and I don't want to have to worry about all of the noise. But somehow the noise did find me, and we'll talk a little bit about that. But really, you guys, I did not have the mental capacity.
Basically what she's trying to say here is that the noise that she's referring to would probably have to be the fact that she actually has to own up to her consequences of her updating, well not updating, posting online or sending online, distributing, there we go. She's distributing porn and that she has to deal with the consequences,
Like,
she's saying.
It's just a lot has been happening, like with the whole cookie crumble thing, and like someone impersonating my girlfriend and me, especially in such like a for the lack of a better word, scandalous and just vile way. It has been a lot and it has been heavy, and now it's like more drama is being started with Alexis, and we'll talk a little bit about that in this video as well. And someone messaged me recently where they were just like, girl, I feel so bad for you because you're constantly having to put out fires that you didn't start. And I was like, damn, that hit me like a truck. Like,
what are they talking about? This fires that she needs to be putting out? Like 100% of all these fires that she's supposedly supposed to be putting away, she's actually starting them. Like a little tinder spark here and there with these little tidbits that she does. She's like, oh, I leaked. Well, she had her nudes leaked. Cookie crumble video leaked. And basically that's something that she started. There's not no like another person saying that she needs to do this. She needs to put out the fires. Like, no, nobody's saying that. You're just coming up with a person who's saying this kind of stuff just to add to your argument that all this drama starts from out of your hands. And yeah, that's called being accountable for your consequences. It's something adults do every single day. They mess up, they own up to it, and they have to deal with the consequences. And that's all.
A massive truck, and I'm like, that's literally how it feels a lot of the time. A really good example of that is like the cookie crumble and like the walnut situation, and that's just been like literally my life on YouTube for years now. It's like I try to stay away from drama. I try to just vlog my life and share my life, and somehow, some way, things start happening online that like I have to put out, and it's a fire that I didn't even start, and it's just like frustrating. So anyways, I still don't really have the full capacity to like film a whole vlog for you guys today because Tommy did leave today, and it's just really sad, you know, when you're in a long distance relationship and your partner goes back home. Like, we had a whole week together that was just so great. She was actually supposed to leave yesterday. We said our goodbyes, you know, all the crying, all of this and all that. She gets in the car, she opens the app for her flight, and it said it was delayed. And so here we are. We had an extra night together, which was really great. So yeah, while she was here, we did so much, and there was multiple times I did think of you guys, I promise. I was like, wow, I should be filming this, or I should have vlogged this, or that was so funny, or this is so fun. Like, so many different times. But that's just like the YouTuber in me. I've been doing this for over 11 years now, but like the real Amberlynn, not the YouTuber Amberlynn, like the normal everyday living Amberlynn, she won. So there was no vlogging, but some of the things that we did do, we went to my grandma's.
What is she talking about? Like, this is just like so random. Like, once again, she's trying to unassociate herself with the YouTube drama, being like, oh, this is YouTuber Amberlynn, and my real Amberlynn Reid side. It's something you guys don't see. Only if you guys are lucky, you guys can see it. Like, what kind of shit is that?
Played some card games with my grandma and my mom. I ended up bringing like veggie trays and fruit trays, and we had like a little salami and cracker cheese situation. We actually ended up playing Bad Kitty, which is the card game I got my grandma, and my grandma was obsessed with it. It was actually really funny and fun, so highly recommend. Very much like
It sounds like a horrible time,
like
to
apples
be
to apples
honest.
type of style.
I feel bad for
like,
the grandma.
Like, it was actually really funny. Went to the movies.
Yeah,
I
this
saw
is not
Wicked,
something
and
you should brag about.
Excuse me,
just
I was
sounds
going
like
into it thinking, okay,
I'm a
it's gonna be an alright
hipster.
movie. Like
my
there's so much hype around
interests
it,
are
and I'm
more
not one of those,
broader
like,
than
I'm
what the
not all about,
common
like,
people
hype.
think
It took me
about.
literally my whole life to get into Harry Potter.
Really
Like, I literally
seems
just
like it's an
recently watched it a few
unnecessary
years
amount
ago
of
because I
time
ignored
to
all the hype.
dive
I'm not about
into.
hype.
She's
When I
trying to
like
make it
something,
seem
I
like
don't. Good
it's
example is
honestly
Game
like
of Thrones. Like, I don't understand.
so
I try to watch
annoying.
it, but
Like, her
what I'm trying to say is, like, I don't
attitude
fall
and
for
her
that. And I am pretty picky.
snarkiness,
I have a short attention
her
span, so it's terribly hard for me to
smugness.
watch a movie.
Like, what is
But I'm
this?
telling you, this movie is 2 hours and 40
Basically,
minutes
the bar is
just
set
beauty
here
of art,
for
of, it was
Amberlynn
so good.
Reid's
Like, I don't have
attention
words for it.
span.
Normally
And
when I go to
instead
the
of
movie
just
theater, even if
something
I'm enjoying
to
the
grab
movie,
her
I'm like looking at
attention,
the time like every 10 minutes. It's
it
really
means
bad. I went
that
this time
it's
one
good
time, and it was 2 hours
because
into
she
the
has
movie.
such a
And I looked at
short
the time,
attention
shook it. I was
span.
like, how did 2 hours
And
go by
here we
already?
go
It
with
literally
the
felt like 20
sugar
minutes. I
again.
am so glad I
Like,
got to
what is
experience this
that?
movie in the theater because I'm telling
No,
you that is
thank
the
you.
way to do
I'm
it.
not
So if
going
it's still
to
in the
any
theater around
movie
you and you
theater
have not
near
seen
me,
it, please go see it.
or
It was
any
a
movie theater
masterpiece.
that is.
I cried 3
If
different
I
times.
have
It
bed
was so freaking
bugs.
good. I laughed tons of times. It was just amazing. I cannot wait for the second part. Oh, and you guys, I have to tell you this funny thing that happened. So we did end up going to Riverwind Casino, which is like personally my favorite
And
casino
of
in
course,
Oklahoma that I've been to.
our
And I
girl
don't know
can't
what it
help
was,
it
but I
to
got
gamble
recognized
when
that
she
night
goes
at
out.
least 5 different times. Like, I don't know. We did go on a Saturday, so there's more people there. And usually in large populated places, I do get recognized quite a bit. This girl said something that I will never be able to forget. Do you guys ever have like this thing where someone like says something to you and something that like sticks in your brain forever? Oh, it's kind of like that. So me and Tom.
Yeah, I have something in common with you with that. They ordered me the wrong sandwich.
Tommy, I'm just playing the slots. And then I get recognized by these 2 girls that actually work at the casino. They're like the people who go around and say cocktails. They're like literally models. I'm like, okay. And they're like, oh my god, I love you.
So
I
she
love you.
doesn't
And
know
they
the
literally
word
asked my
for
autograph.
cocktail
And there was this woman
waitress.
sitting next to Tommy
Let's continue.
who looks at me and goes, are you a TikToker? Like, how did they know you? Like, this was after the subscribers, hello, if you're watching, came up to me and wanted my autograph and wanted pictures and
You
stuff.
guys
So the woman goes, are
do
you a
not
TikToker?
approach her
And I was like,
in
yeah,
real
like I'm on
life
TikTok, I'm on
because
YouTube
you
and
are
stuff. And she goes,
feeding fuel to her
okay.
ego.
I was
Like,
looking
what
at
is
you
this?
and I was
Just
like,
watch.
yeah, no one really dresses like that. I was
Yeah, I'm
like,
gonna have to be on board with
what
that.
are those things
With
that,
that
like,
other
have
lady,
problems with? Like, I was
she
literally so
low
confused.
key
And if you
kind of
guys
like
know, I was
give
wearing
you a
the,
backhanded
purple
compliment.
maroon studded
It's true. Who the hell
rhinestone,
goes out
mesh
like
top
that?
with like a black dress. You guys have seen
Let
that
alone
before. I
to
remember
a
getting
casino
and I was just
dressed
like,
like
what does that mean? Is that
that.
like a compliment or was that like, I don't know. It's just like one of those things where I'm like,
And
I should have asked her right then and
she
there.
has
What did you
every
mean by
right
that?
to give her
So
opinion. Just what the hell exactly are you wearing? You're not dressed for your age. You're like dressed for the club. And you're at a casino, just gambling, ordering free drinks from the cocktail waitresses. Basically, them raising you up for a tip. And it actually worked. Just look at you. Yeah, she totally gave you a backhanded compliment. And you just fed into it because your ego made you believe it was actually a compliment, you narcissist.
moving on to a completely different topic, and speaking of clothing, I have like some merch under construction. I know you guys can see down below that I have like merch that I did years and years ago, but it was kind of like low-key like a troll. I wasn't taking it seriously. I do like the simplicity of it because I do enjoy some simplistic merch, but I don't know how to make merch. I'm not good at it. I've never been taught, and
Nobody needs to teach you how to dress, I hope. I mean, designing your own clothes would technically be on par onto what you want your image to be. Basically, how you dress yourself every single day. So you make clothes or you make merch based on your personality on YouTube. So you could have made shirts saying, I ordered the wrong sandwich. Not just shit that just says merch on it. Like, you see that you troll. It's more like being lazy. I thought that it was supposed to be her job. So, if she's not taking this seriously, she's not taking her weight loss seriously. What exactly is she taking seriously? Just the food that she orders? Like,
I know that I can
her
teach myself,
trying to
but it's not
convince
really
us
something
that
I'm
she
fully
has
interested in, but
something
Tommy
going
surprised
on.
me
Like,
and
there
made me
is some
merch.
stuff going on,
Yes, she did.
but
So why I say it's like under construction
not
is because I
anything
actually
remarkable
wanted
to make a
have
video
merch
about,
physically myself.
honestly.
That's something I didn't even do with the merch down below because I genuinely did not take it as serious, and so I wanted the merch physically. And so I do have a few things, and also why I say under construction is because I'm still trying to figure out like when do I want to like put these things up for sale, because this is like crazy, and I do want to show you like everything. I still have more stuff coming in the mail. I do have a few things though. So you guys know I say girly pop literally all the time. I say dainty, like dainty linen, all of that. So dainty
So
girly pop.
because
Here's
you
just some
love
wrapping
wrapping
So merch,
paper,
this isn't just gonna
you
be
decide
a
to
shirt.
release
It's gonna be
wrapping
like
paper.
different things that you can have.
I
Dainty
don't know if
girly
anybody
pop.
else
I
here
love
likes
paper,
wrapping
and this is
paper
just
like
so
our girl
adorable.
does,
And Tommy
but
gave me a really good idea of just like
what
wrapping
the
a
hell?
box and just like setting it on my bookshelf.
This
because
is
it's so
literally
nice
what you
aesthetic.
start
I really
us
want
off
to like
with.
start adding a little bit of pink, pop of color into my life, and I love.
Jesus
But this is just an
Christ.
example
Are we
of
gonna have a
how freaking
skincare
adorable.
line?
Next thing is there will be candles. Yes, there will be. This is dainty girly pop candle. Isn't that so adorable? So this is a sage lavender. And I'm telling you, it smells so freaking good. Like, I am actually pretty shocked. Told myself that I was gonna get this merch, and if I genuinely did not like it and feel confident, I was not gonna tell you guys about these things. But I genuinely am obsessed. And what's really important, because
Okay,
there are bigger
who
people
here is
who
a
are watching
large
me,
audience
I
member
really
of
genuinely
Amberlynn
love
Reid?
that they
Raise your
carry bigger
hands in the
sizes.
comments,
So this is a
please.
5X, and I will show you guys like
I
what it
don't
looks like
know.
on me. But
Those
look,
colors
dainty girly
just
pop,
like
isn't that so adorable?
look really
When
off
things are
to
more
me. It
like
doesn't
serious
look good
and
at
it's
all,
not
to
like
be
totally under
honest.
construction, it's gonna be more professional, and I will gather everything. Like, there's gonna be journals and there's magnets and stickers and etc, etc. I'm also wearing another merch in a clip that I will be showing you in a second, just to kind of get an idea of how it fits. I actually slept in it, so there is like Twinkie fur, wasabi fur, you will see in the clip. There is gonna be other merch that says Hecticana, which is actually
Oh
the shirt that I'm
god,
wearing in the
I
clip that
hate
you will
that
see here in
word.
a minute. And just for
Hecticana?
size
Like,
reference,
what
I
are
am
you
wearing
trying to
5X
say?
in the clip as
Hectic and
well. So again,
anaconda?
I keep saying
Like,
it is under construction, because
What
there's
is the
tons of
connection
different
between
like
those two?
sayings and merch I can make, and it's like all super
I would just say
adorable.
like
Like I'm obsessed.
Hectorino
And so if you guys
or
are interested, please let me know. Send me an Instagram
something
message
else
because
like
your girl
Hector like
cannot
what the
step foot in
fuck?
the comment
Why don't you guys
section.
love
Not gonna be
streams? What are you
happening
guys
over here.
thinking
I'm just
about
like genuinely so
phallus
appreciative
shaped
of Tommy
things?
because like having like true merch is something that I've always wanted, but it's like I never took the initiative to actually do it, like true authentic merch instead of like just that silly stuff down there that's listed. You guys can still get that stuff that's down there, of course, but this is like real cutesy, like tangible. I have this in my hands and I cannot wait to show you guys like the
Yeah,
journals
she's
and just like all
appreciative
the other
because
stuff. So to be
she
continued,
didn't have
folks,
to
but that's
do
just like
any of
just
the
a little
work.
first glance at some of the stuff.
That's
So
fine.
next thing I want to talk about is
She's
I really
pumping
like my perfume era.
out
Like,
all
even my
these
perfume
merch
era. Like, oh, this
ideas
smell good, I
after
love
she
my apartment
lost her
smell good. And I
job.
know a lot of people like to say it's because I'm fat and I don't shower.
Of
Literally
course,
not how
she
it
would
works.
know.
If you
She's
spray
the only one with
perfume on
first-hand
poop, it's still gonna
experience.
smell like poop.
That's
Just maybe a
basically
little
it.
florally or a little fruity, and that doesn't smell good. I am a girly pop who is fat, but I am a fat girly pop that does shower and is clean. I've always just really loved perfume, and so I got myself 2 new perfumes. I'm excited. We're gonna do a little like first smell. I was gonna say a taste test, but
Of
girl, we're
course,
not eating
of
perfume
course.
forever.
She's saying
We're gonna do a
taste
smell
tests
test.
automatically
So I
because
got
she's
the
always
Amberlynn
used to eating
Princess,
stuff on camera
which I
for
feel like
us.
years and years ago, maybe like a
I don't know if
decade,
you guys
I
have this
smelled before,
ability,
but I do not
but I have
remember.
this ability
Yes, I went
where
in blind,
if they
and
list
I
what the
literally
perfume
bought these
smells
online
like, I
without
can
smelling them
kind
first.
of
But I
actually
read a lot of
guess what it
reviews,
smells
right?
like.
Amberlynn
Like she said that it
Princess.
smelled like her candle smells like
That
sage
does
and
smell good.
lavender.
And the
Like I
bottle's
could totally
really
smell
hard.
that.
Next
Doesn't
one
smell
is
good,
I got Daisy
but
Dream
it's
by
definitely
Marc
scent.
Jacobs. Yes, I did, girls. So Marc Jacobs is very popular when it comes to perfume, and the bottle, like, stunner. So let's see.
And that's
Oh my
actually
God.
one of my
That smells
favorite
super
perfume
clean. I
notes.
don't know if you guys know this, which I'm sure a lot of you
Scent
do. It's like
clean.
wear perfume. It always smells different like a minute after it's been on you. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is like the whole walnut situation. I've had people say like, that's just a troll. And I'm so glad that there are people who genuinely are like, okay, we believe that that is not Amberlynn and Tommy. So thank you for that. But you guys, this isn't just a troll to me. This isn't just like a typical troll that I deal with.
Yeah, which is probably
I feel
one
like
of
this is
these
more
websites
than
because
that.
you use
Like, I truly feel
ChatGPT to come up
so
with the
violated,
fake
and
email
thankfully, I'm
addressing
pretty sure the account is like
whatever
officially
shit they
taken down by
wanted
that
to
website
make us
because Tommy
believe that it's a
contacted
troll
them. You
account
guys
or
saw in the last
whatever.
video that,
Like,
they
why
replied,
do they
responded to it,
randomly
and immediately looked
mention
into it and
that?
took care of it, and I'm so
Because the
glad for
account
that, because there are
never
some websites out there that
replied to
really don't
anybody,
care about you at
and
all.
when they
That
got her
website really took
age
the time,
wrong,
looked into it, and actually
they
fixed
switched
issues,
it
so
as
thank you
soon
very
as they
much. I
realized
just
they
wish
got
they
her
could have
age
gotten more
wrong.
information. I know
They
it's
are
probably like not
presenting that
legal,
to us
because
like
I would think companies can
evidence.
just be like, yeah, so this
Like it
profile
proves
is actually
that
ran by so and so and so. Which
his
I understand why
account
they
is
can do that,
fake.
but at the same
Honestly,
time,
it
it's like, when
seems
something
more
as serious as
phony
this is
that you
happening, I
guys
feel
are
like I
faking
do
the
have like
account
the
by
right
giving
to
us
know
all
who
this
is doing
evidence
this,
to
because
prove that
putting
it's
out
not.
fake
Because you are a
sexual
liar,
things of me,
and we need to
I've heard
doubt
that there's like
everything you say.
screenshots floating around, and
And they're
like
not
someone is
being
like
kind to you.
making
They're
voices that
trying
sound like me
to,
in like a sexual manner. I have not
I
seen
guess in a
any
way,
of this.
bully
I have
you
only
by
heard about it
saying
because
that
people are
there's these
contacting
people
me, of
out
course.
here doing
Normally when something
these
like this
malicious
happens, I get a
things,
lot
quote
of people in
unquote,
my DMs that are very, very kind to me. But for
about
some
you,
reason, with this situation, I
creating
have gotten so many
doctored
DMs where people are
images
like, yo,
and
Amberlynn, you are so
doctored
gross. I can't believe
videos
you do that.
of
That is
you
disgusting.
and
And I'm just
audio
like,
of
like
you
this troll,
doing
as you guys want to
suggestive
call it, even though
things
it's
for
like
other
bigger than
people
that to me. Like
for
this
money.
person is ultimately ruining my reputation
And what
because
about
that's not me, and
you?
that's like not okay. And it's
Like,
like crazy to me that people
aren't
actually believe that's
you
me. Like it's
worried
just so
about your
absurd. And I'm
own
sure I could
personal
get the police
things that you
involved
do
and
in
stuff
your
like that.
life
And I feel like it
that
might have to
is
come down to that
ruining
if
your
it
own
continues.
reputation?
Because as of right now, January
Just think
7th,
about it.
I have not heard anything new. So that's a good thing. But I'm telling you, like, if you're watching this, the person who's doing this, like, it is illegal what you're doing, and I will get the law involved if you continue to do so.
Are
And then
you
there's like a
guys
conspiracy
scared?
of like, is
Are you
Walnut the
scared?
same person who like leaked
The
my cookie
cops.
crumble? And
I want the
honestly,
cops.
I don't have the answer for that. I do find it very strange that like these things happened at the same time though. So next thing I want to talk about is like the whole Alexis thing. I truly feel like a fool. I'm not gonna lie to you, I do. I am very much the type of person that literally like no matter what you do to me, I will forgive you. Within time, you will be forgiven by me. That is just how I am. I don't know, I'm a pushover. I let people walk all over me. I don't know what it is. I don't have respect for myself. Like, okay, maybe I do know what it is. I'm literally listing it all off, but like, I wish I was able to not be like that. I think it's like once I love someone, whether it's like romantically or in a friendship way or it's family, there's almost like no turning back for me. It's very like unconditional. So like when Alexis did her whole thing that she did, we don't need to dive into that. I did end up forgiving her and I hung out with her. From my point of view, I had a good time. We vibed well and I hung out with her girlfriend as well. And we also vibed and had a good time. And like they vibed well with Tommy. And like, yeah, maybe the first time it was a little awkward. It's gonna be, but I forgave Alexis and I told her, and I was very honest with her, that like she hurt me, like what she did was wrong, and she agreed and she apologized to both me and Tommy. But I was very, very open with the fact that like things probably aren't gonna be the same. By that I mean like before all that happened, me and Alexis were on the phone like for hours and hours.
Sounds
like every single
like
day. Like
it
she
was the
person
one that
I
got
went to,
away.
and I was the person
If you
that
guys
she
were
went
always
to.
on the phone
and
like
I knew
that.
it wasn't gonna be like that anymore
And
because
she
she
did
ultimately like
have a crush on
betrayed
you,
my trust,
didn't
and
she?
knew that. So when I filmed that 4-part
Maybe you
video
also
series
shared a
just recently that
crush
you
a
guys
little bit
watched,
with her
all
too.
of that was filmed in one day. I filmed it on December 29th, and I made sure to put that in the description description so you guys knew that. I did change my shirt.
Once
because who
again,
wants to, like,
straight
sit there
up
and watch me
lie,
do 4 videos in the
because
same
even
outfit.
she
Like, I know,
said
I
that
wouldn't
if
want
you
that. So
guys
during
see
that
me
Q&A series, I
in the
mentioned
same
that,
outfit and it's a
no,
different
Alexis
day
is not the one who did the cookie crumble,
or
and then people
whatever.
asked, I resented her and I said no.
So
and
is
I was
she
saying how
filming
Alexis is
at
in, like, her happy
advance,
feeling era,
saying
and
that
that
it's
she's
the
very
next day
understanding
or
and
this
patient
other
and
day?
kind with the fact that, like, things aren't
Why
how
do
they
you
used
need
to be. But I said
to
those things
give us this
and scheduled those
detail?
videos before Alexis went into Jordy's life and was
How
saying things that
convenient.
genuinely hurt my feelings.
Once
Saying
again,
that I could have
how
faked the video, saying
convenient.
that she only met me for the plot, and
Yeah, it's
kind
hard
of
for you to
betraying me again.
understand because
I
you're a
truly never thought that
narcissist.
she
You don't
would do that again.
understand
So obviously,
empathy. You
when
don't
I saw that she
understand
did
how
that
other
because
people
people were
feel.
messaging me and they were like, Alexis
You might
is
have
doing it
been
again. And I was like,
slimy
too hot.
what
Like, I was literally so
Alexis
confused. I was
did,
like,
going
crying. So I
in
asked her
somebody
to screenshot,
else's
like,
chat
oh, girl,
and
they supply.
basically
Like, my
blowing up
heart
your
dropped to the floor. I was like,
business
so obviously, I contacted
and saying
Alexis and I asked her
XYZ,
like, why would you do
and you
this?
have
And we
receipts,
just
and
communicated back and
then
forth on
it's other
Snapchat
people
via
letting you
like
know
voice
that,
messages or whatever. And from what I got
hey,
out of
your
it, she said
so-called
that
friend
she
is
didn't feel
actually a
like I was an
backstabber
active friend in
in
her
one of
life
your
because I didn't
enemies'
communicate with her as often as she wanted me to.
stream
And that's just, it's
and
hard for
feeding
me
him
to wrap my brain
information.
around because it's like, I understand that her and I do not communicate as much as we used to. Like, again, it was daily. But I personally did not feel comfortable communicating with her daily. And I think I have every right after like what she put me through. I truly believe that you can have friends that you talk to once a
Okay,
week
but
or
that's
every
you.
other week. I don't
That
think
is
that you need to talk to your friends
100% you. You
every
could
single
feel that
day.
way,
Like, I have friends that I only talk to
but
like
you
once a
gotta
week,
let
and we
your
have a
friend know
strong
that,
relationship
hey,
and a
this
strong
is how
bond.
I
Especially once you're
communicate.
adults,
I
like
may
people get
be
busy. And that's what I
sporadic.
took
I
out of
may
what
answer
Alexis was
once a
saying. Was
week,
genuinely just like, I did this
twice a
because I don't
week,
want people to think that I
daily,
leaked the video
once a
and
month,
you aren't
every
even like
3
an active friend
months.
in my life, even though I genuinely thought I
That's
was.
something
I
that
just wasn't
does need to be
speaking to her
communicated
enough. I felt like
between
you
both
should
parties.
respect your
You can't
friends
just be like,
regardless
oh,
of how
well, it's
often you
normal
speak.
for other
Like, I would
people.
have never
Other
came
people
on
do
here
this,
and
other
said
people
anything
do
bad
that.
about Alexis.
But
I
we're
just
talking
wouldn't
about
have. I
you
don't do
two
that to my
guys
friends. I
right
don't do
now.
that to the people I care about in my
She
life.
said that
And I'm still not going to do that.
you don't,
Again,
she
it's
says
just
that
more
she
drama
feels that
and
you
more
do
fires that I
not
have to put
communicate
out
with
that I
her
really
as
just
often as a
leave
friend should.
for someone else to put out.
And now
Because I
you're
genuinely
arguing
just, like,
back,
don't want to be a
basically
part of it.
calling
So
her
after I expressed
crazy
myself to Alexis and pretty much told her
indirectly
exactly what I
by
just told
saying
you
like,
guys,
oh, I
like,
know people who
she's still a
message
friend
each
to me.
other
Like, I
once
still
a
love her
week.
and
Like,
care
what
about
is
her.
that
She's a
shit?
photographer.
You're
It didn't mean that I
invalidating
didn't
her
love her and care
feelings.
about her, etc. She got really
What
angry with me,
exactly
and she
is
ended up
Amberlynn
screen recording
Reid
our whole
busy with?
conversation. I feel like I have no privacy when it comes to
You're
that woman.
saying that it's
So it's
more
like the distance I was
fires
putting in between her and I
that you need to
makes
put out
sense. Like,
yourself,
subconsciously, I was
and you
like,
don't want to
girl,
get
keep the
involved.
distance. And it's almost as
That's
if like my
basically
gut and my
avoiding
body and my heart and my
accountability.
soul
Even
like
though,
knew this was gonna happen
quote
again, which is
unquote, you
really
didn't set
sad.
those
So I ended up blocking
fires,
her
you're
because I
somewhat
only
responsible.
want good people in my life. I
You're
don't
the
believe
seed
that like
or the fire
anyone is
starter.
perfect. Like, we aren't robots. People will make
And once
mistakes. So
people
like
feed into
genuinely
that
like
little
what she has
drama
done to
that
me
you put
and the
out
way that she
there,
reacted to
it
like
turns to a
my
big
hurt
flame,
feelings
quote
towards her
unquote,
being in Jordy's
that
chat
you
like
need to
just
put
makes me
out.
feel
It's
like she
basically
doesn't care about how I feel
like a PR
as
nightmare
like a human.
that you gotta
Like, on just like
control,
genuine human to human. It doesn't feel good. After
because
everything we've been through,
people
and forgiving
are
her and everything,
just
like, it just
saying
sucks,
random
genuinely. Like, from
things
my
just to
end,
get under
I
your
just want to
skin
move past all
until
of
you
this
say
and be like,
something.
okay, she was a person that was in my life at one point,
And
and she's
you
simply
need
just
to
not
own
anymore.
up for
Everyone
it. You
deserves
can't
friends
just
that respect
hope for
you
it to go away.
even when you aren't around.
Like, you
Even
say
when
you're an
aren't
adult,
around. You deserve friends
and you're
that will
doing
respect you
adult
regardless
things,
of how often you
but
speak
the
or
behavior
anything
is
like
not
that. Literally, it
matching.
hasn't even been 4 hours since
The
I filmed
behavior
this,
would
and
be
there's already
to
an update. I'm literally in the
actually
middle of
own
editing
up
this,
to your
and all I can say
mistakes.
is, fool me once,
Own
shame on
up
you, fool me
to
twice, shame on me.
understanding that
Alexis has
Alexis did
since
something
leaked our
wrong,
conversation. I
and that you need
genuinely
to
don't
learn and
understand
move
the
on from
point.
it,
You are not a good friend to someone,
and not be
whenever you have
blindsided
disagreements,
by her
you
once
have to go
again
onto
when
the
she goes
internet to
behind your
bash them,
back
knowing the type of
to
response
somebody who you
your
consider an
friend or
enemy
ex-friend will receive.
in your
I personally
stream
want no
and
part in
feed them more
this, so I'm going
information
to
to
finish
feed the
editing this
flame.
video. I'm going to schedule it, and I'm never going to speak about her again. Anyways, enough of me rambling. So one more thing, your girl did start
And she
semaglutide, and
blocked
Tony
her.
was actually
That's
the one who
another
gave me the
way
first shot.
where
So I'm gonna
she's
show you that
just
clip here.
completely
Hey guys,
cutting off any accountability for Alexis's actions. Even though Alexis is her own person and she shouldn't have done what she did, Amberlynn Reid allowed her in her life to take advantage of the situation and quote unquote do it for I forgot what it was, what she said in the video. Just do it for the scene, I guess. She doesn't owe you anything. You don't get anything from her either. The fact that you think just because you accepted them back into your life after them doing such a bad thing is silly. You had to set your guard up once again to know that she might end up doing something like that again. And now you're trying to make it seem like, oh my god, I'm such a good person. Like, oh, I gave her the benefit of the doubt that she wouldn't do X, Y, and Z, but she did. And now look at you. Now you're here making pre-recorded videos and then doing post-commentary content saying that, oh, so since this is going on in my life, I need to talk about it now. Yeah, you could get friends like that, but are you really deserving if you're not willing to give them the effort to meet them halfway? halfway. And how much do you bet that she'll mention Alexis and Cookie Crumble and this walnut account in the next video once again?
So my tripod's like lost in the wildebeest.
Christ.
I have to find it.
What
so
the fuck is
perfect
that
timing.
shirt?
My semaglutide got here today. So Tommy is gonna give me my first shot. I'm nervous. I get the nervous jitters prior to this every single time, but I was like, please arrive, because I really needed help with the shot and I didn't want to have to like bug my mom. So this semaglutide actually is
I
mixed
bet her
with
mom
B12.
knows everything
when I did
about
semaglutide
using
before, it was
needles.
mixed with like sodium something or other, and I noticed that I feel differently taking this semaglutide because last time, I'm telling you, nauseous, diarrhea, did not feel good, I was super tired. This time I've had 0 symptoms or side effects. Sometimes I say symptoms and people are like, Amberlynn, it's side effects. So far, I have had 0. So
I guess that's a little
good thing. I
subtle
have not noticed any appetite
foreshadowing
suppressant. Usually I
that
feel that like on the second day.
maybe
But we'll
this
see how it
semaglutide
goes and
won't
keeps
work
going.
on
I'll
her.
definitely
We'll
keep
see.
you updated on that. And there will be like a separate like weigh-in video. I'm not just gonna throw in the weigh-in right here. I kind of just want to have that be like a whole separate like video talking about my weight, and maybe I can put it in a vlog. I'm not really sure, but I'm just really excited to be back on semaglutide, and I genuinely hope
And that's
that
it.
works for
We'll
me.
see
But, like the fact that
her
it already
hopefully
feels
tomorrow,
different this time,
hopefully in the
because, like,
next
the
couple
first 2 times,
days.
like, I
She's been
did
posting
feel
more often
things with it,
now.
like, on the second day,
Maybe
it was
she
like,
didn't
nauseous
make
and that,
as
and it's
much
like, I
money
felt
as she
nothing.
did
It says if I didn't
on
take it,
during
that worries me, of
Vlogmas.
course. It's literally only been 2
This
days,
is
so I
why
can,
we
like,
see
slow
her.
my roll and be like, Amberlynn, give us some time. But anyways,
Hope
I
you
have
guys
rambled
liked the
way
video
long.
and
This
my
video is
little
45
bit of
minutes long. That
commentary
is
slash
Katana. I'm
rants
gonna go. I'm
about
gonna love you
her
guys. Thanks so much.
shenanigans.
Bye.
Join me in the next one. Bye.